We've got a grudge match, the current commissioner taking on the ex-commissioner, and you can feel the chin straps tightening. For Knicks picks 2 and 1, it starts with Bo Nix against Cincinnati. Kid's calm, gets it out quick. The 1-2 punches Josh Jacobs at Dallas and David Montgomery versus Cleveland that smash mouth, boom, keep the chains moving. Outside, Tyreek Hill versus the Jets, Cheetah on the loose. Rome Odunze and Jacoby Myers are the bread and butter routes, and if Ramondre Stevenson gets volume, he'll definitely cough it up. But the Northville Alpacas 1 and 2, they've got most of the check marks on the board. Justin Fields at Miami, chaos points. Saquon Barkley and Kyron Williams are volume backs. Then you stack Devontae Adams, Garrett Wilson, Michael Pittman, Jr. that's a lot of targets. David Njoku is the seam buster. Bills D brings heat. Boswell cleans up. This cheerleader says edge to the Alpacas, but if Tyreek goes kaboom, this whole thing flips. Commissioner Pride on the line, everyone chooses their favorite. But wait, that Alpaca runs clear across to the other sideline and takes a big dump on the Knicks' heads. Crowd goes wild.
Oh, I'm here to tell you, this matchup right here is disrespectful to common sense. 5-star review at 1 and 2, rolling out Caleb Williams in Vegas. Love the swagger, hate the protection. Justin Jefferson at Pittsburgh? He'll eat, but who's feeding him? Amon-Ra brings Sun to Cleveland, but this backfield, Omarion Hampton and Krosky Merritt, that's hope, not strategy. Jalen Waddle versus the Jets secondary? Better bring a snorkel. Meanwhile, the 1 and 2 Nancy boys stroll in with Lamar Jackson at Arrowhead box office. Devon Achane versus the Jets? Track meet. Jamar Chase is now on the back of a milk carton because he's gone missing. Sprinkle Zay Flowers in a shootout, Debo bowling over Atlanta, and that's an avalanche of YAC your grandma could score behind. Projection says 119 to 106, and for once I agree. Unless Caleb goes superhero, this is the boys' game to loot. Book it, stamp it, send it Nancy boys by double digits.
Ladies and gentlemen, behold, Puka Chu, an undefeated 3-0 Peacock, strutting into Sunday with Baker Mayfield at quarterback. Audacity, thy name is Baker. The plan? Hand the baton to the metronome himself, Christian McCaffrey, and pray the rest don't trip over the confetti. Alvin Kamara to grind, Puka Nacua to vacuum targets, Keenan Allen to remind the youngsters how professionals separate. Then the flex gambit, Tony Pollard seeking lanes, J.K. Dobbins seeking 2022. Risk, meet roster. Across the ring, Above and Bijan, a 1 and 2 outfit, hitching its season to the human trebuchet, Josh Allen. When he's brilliant, it's fireworks. When he's frenetic, it's a grease fire. Bijan Robinson, a Ferrari, occasionally asked to tow a trailer. Breece Hall can house one from anywhere. A.J. Brown sulks, then explodes. George Pickens, without CeeDee Lamb, could finally see his potential. Kyle Pitts is still a rumor. DeAndre Swift, a committee chameleon. Patriots D? That's not a plan. That's a wish. The calculators whisper 125 to 121 for the 3-0 darlings. But if Allen detonates, children, this polite projection turns into confetti. Edge. Puka Chu, nervously.
We've got Failed to Menace 1 and 2, and The Mush 2 and 1. And this one's got rumblin', bumbling, stumbling, written all over it. For Menace, Jared Goff and running into Cleveland, Yamir Gibbs and Gravy, and Jordan make a Mason try to grind it out. Nico Saucy Collins questionable tag, big play swag plus Drake London calling on Washington. Flexing with Kenneth Skywalker and rookie Quinshawn just win Judkins. That's some yard after contact, baby! Vikings D tries to tighten the screws. Tyler Loop hopes to loop-de-loop a few through. But the mush brings the thunder. Jalen Hurts so good at Tampa, Ashton Double Jaunty, and Jonathan Taylor made toting the rock. Outside, DK, Donkey Kong, Metcalf, and Tetaroa, T-Mac, McMillan go back, back, back. Brock Powers over the middle, Chuba Hubbub for volume, and Javonte Williams to finish drives. Packers D and Matt Boomstick Prater close the show. Projections say 120 to 116. The mush by a whisker. But if Thank You hits the Jets and Walker walks it in Menace, could go all the way.
Listen, this is Not My King, 2-1 against the annexation of Puerto Rico 1 and 2. And the numbers say 120 to 106. And I agree, you've got Patrick Mahomes with Travis Kelce, the old wedding band, emphasis on old. Derrick Henry trying to steamroll at Arrowhead, but will he make it 4 fumbles in a row? Ouch! James Cook catching passes, Cortland Sutton steady, and will Malik Neighbors get more than 2 catches and darts from that? We shall see. Lions D versus Cleveland. Brandon Aubrey kicking lasers grown-up lineup. The other side? I love the story, but it's a science experiment. Michael Penix Jr. And Terry McLaurin, okay, then it's rookies everywhere. Bucky Irving, Emeka Egbuka, Ricky Pearsall, nice dynasty stash, not a Sunday lineup. Chase Brown needs a breakaway. Tucker Kraft a red zone player. Broncos D, oi. Unless Penix throws fireworks and McLaurin goes bonkers, Not My King wins this by a touchdown plus. That's it.